Let's move on. We've got Mr. Mike Turner, who's representing the Gala Inventors Group, and he wants to talk to us about introducing and seeking support for a nonprofit organization that helps middle and high school students become inventors and innovators in our community. And good morning. Glad to have you with us.
Yes, good morning, Mayor. Good morning, council members. Glad to be back here again. Just a little bit of history. Last year, our organization, again, my name is Mike Turner, I'm the president of the Columbus Phoenix Inventors Association. And last year, we presented to you our student winners. And because of that, May of 2013, the mayor was kind enough to proclaim May as the Education and Innovative Day. So we want to say thank you for doing that. As you know, Columbus Phoenix City organization has done a lot with the school system in the last 2 years. Last year, we were involved with the Columbus Regional Science and Engineering Fair. In that particular fair, there was approximately 140 projects that the students had. And these are students from middle and high school. Our organization chose 3 student winners from that event. And if you recall, we brought those students here so you could see who these students were. This year, we've done the same thing. Last month, again, the Muskogee Regional School System had their science fair last month. And again, we had approximately 140 projects that we looked at. Out of those 140, 26 of those students had the opportunity to present themselves with the state fair, which is held in, I think it's the same thing. Last month, again, Georgia last year. This year it's the same thing. They chose 26 of those students who were able to compete in that particular contest. That contest will be held at the end of this month. And again, there were 26 students that were chosen. Our organization chose 2 student winners, and hopefully those student winners will attend. But last year we found out that there was a problem. And the problem is that out of those 140 students, the 26 who were eligible to compete in the state fair, there was no monies available for them to attend. So those students lost out. Now, not all students went. The ones that didn't go was a particular reason why they didn't go. The cost to attend the science fair for the state, for each family, it costs approximately $800 to $900. We're talking about a 2-day event. We're talking about transportation. We're talking about meals. And we're talking about hotel stay. So it's approximately $800 or $900 per family. So we're talking about the student as well as their parents. That amount of money is picked up by the family. And as you know, a lot of families cannot afford to go. So those students lose out. Those students could be possible future innovators. They could be inventors. They could be anybody. But the problem is they're not able to attend because of the funds. So what happens is the students lose interest. And we could possibly have real creative students that continue their thoughts, their projects, through attending the state fair. So our organization thought that something must be done. And what we've decided to do was to formulate a separate organization called Gala Inventors Group. Now this group is a nonprofit 501c group. They were officially given the 501c status this past December. The purpose of that organization is to provide funds to organizations like Columbus Phoenix City Inventors Association to allow at least 3 students to attend the state competition fair. So we are asking for people to not only volunteer to provide funds, to provide support for Gala Inventors 501c status this past December. The purpose of that organization is to provide funds to organizations 3 student families to attend this event. And again, this event will be held at the end of this month. It's a 2-day affair. So we're looking for organizations, we're looking for corporations, we're looking for people to help support, fund Gala so that we can send these students to compete in the state fair. Now, Mayor, I was hoping that Georgia Power was here because we would like to get one of those big checks. that you got, but they're not here yet. But we're going to approach them. But we're looking for major corporations here in Columbus, people who have funds that they'd be willing to donate. And as you all know, a 501c3, there's some tax benefits in doing so. Anyone can actually donate by going to our website, which is CPC Inventors Association. And the CPC stands for Columbus Phoenix City. So the web address is cpcinventorsassociation.org. On our home page, there is a link where anybody can go and make a donation. So we're looking for this type of support to help send our kids to these events to make sure that they get something that they would really want to do as far as their career. And I'll just tell you one last thing as far as one of the student winners. She won first prize from this last event. And her project was, I'm trying to think what it was. Oh, what it was the effects of over-the-counter drugs on breast cancer. So we felt that this particular project was so important that we've awarded her first prize. Now, we did receive support from local businesses like Target, Sears, Radio Shack, and a few others. But we're talking about major donations that will help fund the students to attend, which runs approximately $800 to $900 per family. So this is the kind of support we're looking for. It's a brand new organization called Gala Inventors Group, and we need the support to help our kids continue their projects, continue their ideas, and be productive members of not only this community, but also the rest of the country and the world. So I just want to present that to you folks, and hopefully we can send these 3 kids to the science fair held in Athens, Georgia.
All right.
Next month.
Well, it's very exciting, and we've had the winners of some of the programs that you've sponsored come to our proclamation resolution session to congratulate them, and it's wonderful to see that kind of ingenuity here and being encouraged among our young people. So we thank you for what you do. Councilor Barnes.
Mike, you've really done a marvelous job. How long has it been since the first time you called me on this and we got together, we met?
About 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago,
Yes.
and from the time that you sat in my office, you kicked this off and we spoke about it. You've done a marvelous job with these young
Thank
people. And we were blown away when they came here and the mayor gave the proclamation. And on some of the ingenuity and the thought processes of these young people. But you know, it comes with encouragement, with, first of all, as we spoke 3 years ago when we sat down, and you piqued my interest because I had never even thought of anyone doing something like this here, about the numerous possibilities that could be afforded these young minds, these individuals. And everything that you conceptualized, Mike, and you spoke 3 years ago to me, is coming to fruition now. And so you've done, you and your organization have done marvelous work in encouraging a lot of these young people to step forward. Because, you know, when it comes to inventions, you open my eyes to a lot of avenues that if someone comes up with a bright idea, what steps they take, how they avoid the traps, the numerous traps that are out there for individuals to take advantage of them. And so you've done 2 things. You've really encouraged these young people and motivated them, you and your group. And I could just congratulate you. And can you say again, repeat again, how if anyone who wants to contribute and get in touch with the organization?
They can go to our website, and the address is cpcinventorsassociation.org. On our homepage, there is a link where anyone can make a donation to the Gala Inventors Group to help support these kids going to the contest that's going to be held at the end of this month. And we're going to be doing this every single year.
Great.
So again, it's a nonprofit 501c3 organization. So again, if anybody needs a tax benefit, they can definitely get it by making a donation.
Speak about the event. I'm getting a signboard from
Yeah, we do need the website, and what else did you need, Mimi? The date.
The date for this month for the state competition, which will be held in Athens, Georgia, is going to be March 28th and 29th. It's a two-day competition. And again, 26 students were chosen to attend that event, but not all of them will be attending because of the cost of grounds. They have to pay a total cost for transportation, meals, and lodging. And that's what Gala is hoping to provide for the students.
Thank you. Councilor Huff.
Good morning.
Hold on a second, Councilor Huff. There you go. All right, go ahead.
Good morning. Who would make the checks for Inventors?
To Gala, G-A-L-A, Inventors Group.
Okay, you have a mailing address we can send checks to?
3916 Mildred Road, 8132, Columbus, Georgia, 31908.
Okay, that's Gala, Inventors Group?
Yes, Inventors Group.
Okay, 3916 Mildred Road,
8132.
8132. Okay, 3198.
Correct.
I'm still 3198. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. Mr. Turner, again, we congratulate you on your efforts. It's very exciting. And thank you for bringing out that ingenuity in our young people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you the next proclamation session with a whole group of winners.
Absolutely. We'll bring them again so you can see who they are.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. Next we have Ms. Oh, excuse me. We've got just a hand off there. Next we have Ms. Ashley